Hey everyone, Dude 1500 here. In honor of Toy Story 3's 15th anniversary for June 2025 this year, today I'll be taking a look back at this Toy Story 3 talking Fisher-Price chatter telephone, released in 2010 for Toy Story 3 by Fisher-Price. Starting off with the packaging it comes in, which I unfortunately don't have because it got loose, but here's what his packaging looks like. So yeah, it comes with very basic, stock standard, open box Toy Story 3 packaging. It's all very basic. Just says new on it. It's got the characters. It says they can like dial your friends, like just dial it to hear Woody, Buzz, Rex, or itself. It shows you have to open them from the bottom. Very basic packaging that it comes in. Anyways, now let's get on and check our telephone himself. Taking a closer look at the chart telephone itself, you guys probably know that this is not a movie accurate one because in the movie he's one of those old vintage toys. He's made of wood. This is basically a remade version where he's all made of plastic. Yeah, he still has the stickers all over him. Excuse the fact he's got some wear on his nose because he got him loose at Goodwill. He's 15 years old. And the top, as you can see, is pretty inaccurate because it has Woody, Buzz, Rex, and its own pictures on it. Those were not in the movie. You can basically dial any of those. So as word Fisher-Price up here. Here's one side, the other side, and the back. You can also pick up the receiver just like the original one, and like in the movie. Unfortunately, the black and white cord is a bit shorter. In the movie, it was a lot longer. And the receiver, as you can see, is a much darker red. The movie is more of a reddish orange because Charles Telephone was a pretty old toy. On the bottom, he has screw holes. There's the battery compartment. He requires 3 AA batteries. On off switch is located down there. Without further ado, let's turn this guy on and hear what he has to say. Real quick, you can see there's printing on the bottom as well. Copyright 2009 Mattel Inc. This toy was designed and planned out a year before in 2009. Then it was released in 2010 the next year for Toy Story 3. Now, for Chart Telephone's main talking feature, like in the movie, you can push him back and forth. His eyes move up and down, and he has squeaky noises. Now, unfortunately, the wheels don't have the squeaky noises like how you see in the movie, because this is not the original one. The squeak noises are actually on the voice box. You push him back and forth, his eyes move up and down, make squeaky noises, plus he has 2 phrases that he says. I'll show you guys that. So as we can see, when you push him back and forth, his eyes move up and down, and he has the squeaky noises plus 2 different phrases that he'll say. Now I'll get into the main talking feature of Chart Telephone, is that whichever number you dial, you'll hear that character's voice. Dial Woody, you can hear his voice. Dial Buzz, hear his voice. Dial Rex, you can hear his voice. If you dial the Chart Telephone itself and hear its voice. We'll start with Woody first, and hear what he has to say.
We're busting out of Sunnyside tonight. I made it out once. I can do it again. How do we get out of Sunnyside? By staying together. That's how. Andy's waiting for us, and we're getting out of here one way or another. Remember, no one gets left behind. We're busting out of Sunnyside tonight.
Okay, that's it for Woody. Let's move on to Buzz and hear what he has to say.
Like Woody always said, we stick together. If I had a real jetpack, I could just fly us all out of here. Okay, it's all quiet. Time to move. Let's go. Don't worry. I'll help find a way out. We gotta find a way past the wall. Then we can worry about getting back to Andy. It's like Woody always said, we stick together. If I had a real jetpack, I could just fly us all out of here.
Alright, that's it for Buzz. Now let's move on to Rex and hear what he has to say.
Woody's back. He's gonna help us get out of Sunnyside. If only the real Buzz were here, he could help us. Wait, maybe there's a way to cause a distraction. If only I were braver. He's gotta help Woody get the keys to the door. If anything goes wrong, it's not my fault, really. Woody's back. He's gonna help us get out of Sunnyside.
Alright, that's it for Rex. Now let's move on to the Chart Telephone himself and hear what he has to say.
was trucks patrolling all night long. Once you get outside, there's a wall. It's 8 feet high. Cinder block. There's no way through it. You go over or under. Your real problem's the monkey. He's the eye in the sky. He sees everything. You don't take out that monkey, you ain't going nowhere. You want to get out of here? Get rid of that monkey. I've been here for years. They'll never break me.
So those are all the phrases that it says. The box says it has 21 phrases. Each character has 5 phrases. So if you dial Woody, Buzz, Rex, or the Char telephone, each character has 5 different phrases that they'll say. So altogether, 20 different character phrases total. It has 2 different phrases if you roll it, like whispering psst, and also telling you it's got some information to pick up the receiver. So altogether, it has 22 phrases total. It has the original voices, like it has Tate Newton's original voice. He's the guy who voices Char telephone in Toy Story 3, as well as Small Fry Buzz from the Toy Story Toon short Small Fry from 2011. Buzz is Tim Allen's original voice. Rex is Sean's original voice. Woody, we all know, is not voiced by Tom Hanks. It's his brother Jim Hanks, as always. Here's a comparison with the original Fisher-Price Char telephone. There's a big difference. This one's more movie accurate because, you know, it's the original vintage one. It's man wood and stuff. The details are more accurate. The receiver cord is longer. The receiver is also more reddish-orange. Also, this one has the ring feature when you dial it, just like in the movie. And it has the squeaky wheel function as well. It originally had the cord, but I cut it off. I also can point out the speaker holes are different too. This one has speaker holes in the top and the back. This one has in the top. These are actual speaker holes because this one talks. This one just has the ring feature. No speaker holes in the back here. And also, it's no Fisher-Price toys on the back here like this one. Yeah, the difference we compare them both side by side. So, final thoughts and opinions. Is this a good Fisher-Price Char telephone? Would I recommend this? Well, yes, I would. Well, I wouldn't recommend it to any Toy Story collectors, though. If you want a movie accurate Fisher-Price Char telephone, go over the original vintage one. God's will, I found this talking one at Goodwill for really cheap this year. I mean, I'm glad I have like the original vintage one plus the talking one in the Toy Story collection. My sisters actually had the original vintage one a few years ago too. The plastic one with the yellow cord. That's like the remade version. I mean, I used to have that one, but I sold it. I mean, I'm just glad to have the original vintage Fisher-Price Char telephone as well as the talking one in the Toy Story collection. So that was my review of the Toy Story 3 talking Fisher-Price Char telephone. Bought this at the Goodwill that I worked at in May of 2025 this year. Around $7, $8, $9, or $10 if I recall. Regardless, I didn't buy it. I had to wait until my mom came and picked me up to buy it because I can't buy items at Goodwill while I'm working there. I'm really glad by God's will I got it and it was really cheap. Overall, this is a really great item. Would highly recommend this for your Toy Story collection if you are a fan of it. If you want to get this today, you can find it on eBay or other websites like Mercari. You find it for pretty cheap loose. Just don't pay $300 for one new unboxed from Japan. I saw an e-listing for one like that, and it's ridiculous if you tell me. Or if you want more movie accurate Fisher-Price Char telephone, if you're more of a die-hard Toy Story collector, go for the original vintage one. That's a lot more movie accurate compared to the talking one. As always, enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions or requests or anything, please feel free to leave a comment below down in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on my social media. There's links in the description. If you'd like to see more of your reviews and content, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.